Yeah, I love this band, man. They're honestly, I was saying before, we've crossed paths with them a lot on the road, and it's always a great hang. Nigel Hall is an amazing. I mean, they're amazing musicians. Nigel's an incredible keys player, plays everything. Amazing singer as well.
It is time.
We've got a fan pick. We're going to move on into a great song from an artist named Lettuce. So are you familiar with Lettuce?
Yes.
All right. Well, this is a fan pick from Kunj Shah, founder of Live for Live music publication, Denver Comes Alive, Brooklyn Comes Alive, Fool's Paradise, and A Days Between New Orleans events. We wanted you to take a listen to this. This was released, it's kind of brand new. June 3rd, 2022 is when it came out from their album Unify. We're going to be checking out Lettuce here on Galaxy Jams Reacts. This one is called Vamanos.
Some cool snare modulation.
Ah, nice.
This is cool. I love this.
Yeah. With how tight it is.
It's kind of got like a dub vibe.
Right.
Look at it. I love this band, man. We're Snarky Puppy. We're good friends with Nigel Hall, who we often cross paths with these guys on the road. It's always a great hang, man.
I love the big horns. That's cool.
Love everything about this song, and that bass is just relentless.
Yeah, I really
It
like.
just sounds really good. It's like a mashup between like Middle Eastern, Latin influence, also kind of like a electronic version of a spy movie soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's got it all in there. It's got it all
James
in
Bond beginning, yeah.
Yeah, I really like the modern elements they're putting on the drums too. Really changing it up, and I think that Adam's doing a really good job of like playing along with that, right? Especially in funk bands, the drums tend to be a little bit more purist, and I like how Lettuce is messing around with changing up the snare and adding electronic elements and things like that. Really interesting take.
I like how the horn hits change every so slightly whenever they're going through their sequences. So it really does. I was trying to see if it was predictable, and the first like 2 or 3 are not. So I was just thinking that's really cool. But you can still follow along with the melody lines. That's cool.
Yeah. What did you think, Bill?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm into it, man. I'm into it. It's a really nice groove. A really nice groove. Yeah, I love this band, man. They're honestly, I was saying before, we've crossed paths with them a lot on the road, and it's always a great hang. Nigel Hall is an amazing. I mean, they're amazing musicians. Nigel's an incredible keys player, plays everything. Amazing singer as well. He's incredible. I'm fascinated by this artwork as well, man.
It looks almost like Mayan Aztec.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Mine Aztec space laser
Yeah.
visualizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite. Yeah, it makes you kind of listen to it differently. When I was looking at the artwork, I was like, oh wow, yeah, it's like another. Okay, there's another dimension to it, you know. It's
Yeah.
cool.
A good visualizer really lends itself to the music.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Let's jump back in. This is cool. It's interesting. I like how they're like taking their time and making it so atmospheric.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Bringing it all back. It does sound like a spy movie.
Yeah. New 007 soundtrack. Wow.
So
Really cool. Yeah,
fun.
I think that Lettuce is another one of those prolific instrumental jazz fusion bands, you know, and I'd be surprised if you guys didn't know each other, so it's really cool that y'all are running in circles together. And I also really, really like Nigel Hall. I think that he does a great job with
yeah.
that band.
Tremendous.
For sure. Yeah, it's great to hear that too, man. I was having an interesting chat with Bobby Sparks, from one of the keyboard players in Snarky Puppy, and talking to that sort of that reoccurring conversation that seems to crop up at the moment about whether jazz is dead or not, you know. How like you know, there aren't many people, jazz musicians, kind of making like straight ahead jazz anymore. It's like the tendency is to go more on the kind of head nod groove vibe, you know, which is what I'm doing as well. Like, you know, it's kind of we're all doing it, and it's just interesting. Like, you know, I was kind of trying to debate with Bobby, because Bobby was like, he grew up playing like Charlie Parker and stuff, and
Right.
playing with Roy Hargrove, and Roy was, you know, playing with that stuff. And then he had Roy Hargrove's RH Factor, which was obviously, like, you know, a more recent example is Robert Glasper, you know, where you've got, was like, you know, a killing jazz pianist, and then decided that, you know, he wanted to kind of bring in a wider spectrum of stuff, and you know, and that seems to be kind of where the next generation of listeners, at least, and players, kind of headed. You know, it's just that sense of like a more, just a stronger backbeat, I guess.
I think, though, that's a great introductory thing for the younger generation for jazz now, though, because I think that they'll go back and listen to the originals once they've heard, you know, you guys, Go-Go Penguin or Mammal Hands or something like that, you know. I think they'll get into that and be like, oh, okay, well, where did their roots come from? And then I think they'll revisit that. And I'm actually kind of excited, even with the youngest generation out there, like Domi and J.D. Beck, who are doing... you know, they did that thing with Anderson .Paak, and they're coming out and they're becoming popular, and they're so young, and it's really exciting to see that, I think.
It's true. I mean, you're right, there are next generation things. I guess it's like just that more traditional, like the straight ahead traditional
right.
thing.
And even those that are playing straight ahead traditional, they got to be branded like a certain way now for people to kind of pick up on it.
Sure. Yep.
They got to be, you know, doing that little bit of extra. Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show, and also how to watch full episodes. Please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.